Welcome to Super Showdown. Here we are finally into the UFC arena. So we have our first fight of the night. We have David versus Moxley. And of course our main event of the night will figure out and decide who will be our new and first UFC champion. It's between Jake and Cooper. We got our current fight happening right now. As last episode you guys will see was on WFA, where Jesse retained the WFA world title. And now the fight is on to see who will challenge. Actually, I think not. Never mind. But not. The fight is on to see who will challenge, as Ash is the next to challenge for that title. It's the next. We gotta figure out in the WFA who's gonna face the UFC champion, which we do not know yet. His ranking is everything right now. So far, as long as Landon does not lose tonight, he might be in contention for it. Oh, this made this a lot easier. Hey, I got 7 minutes to do this. Do something over here. Well, this fight goes on, making more rankings on the roster, as we will also introduce either 4 or 2 more new fighters to our roster here soon, possibly on WFA. Oh yeah, this makes this a lot easier with this mess. As Moxley is a number 6 in the roster. And where is David? David is a number 8 in the roster. So a win tonight would really help. Loss tonight drops him down. Of course, being at the bottom of our roster is Bob for losing the title match, so he gets dropped all the way down. When you have a title match, you get dropped way down. And then you gotta build yourself all the way back up. It's kind of funny seeing Landon all the way on top, but you know, a lot of turns, everything like that happened, so that really helped him out. As we see round 2 on Moxley and David. Now you see some bruises piling up on Moxley's face, on the cheek and the lip there. As David is 2 in 5 in fights, has not fought Moxley at all yet. His first meeting of each other. And Moxley is 1-1 in fights, win-losses. In our main event, we will figure out it is streak for streak. Loser gets their first loss. They both looks like you have only have 4 wins, 0 losses. And they will continue their undefeated streak as champion until they lose the championship. Cooper and Jack being number 4 and 5 in the ranking, but that does not really matter since they're facing for the title and all that ranking changes. Loser will be number 15, and Bob will move up to number 14, as it was a recent title. So far we have 16 people on the roster. Either might go up to 18 or 20. As we have 5 more fights to go tonight. Next fight will be Landon versus Duke. Third fight, Max versus Jerry. Fourth fight, Noah versus Liam. Fifth fight, Gunner versus Hunter. Sixth fight, of course, is for the championship and streak. Jack versus Cooper. My personal favorite would be Cooper. I'm really rooting for him, but it's all on the AI to win here tonight in our first pay-per-view on UFC. Where a lot of our new special events will happen. I guess now would be a great time to mention Blood and Glory, the next event's happening after Super Showdown and a couple weeks of WFA. Or a couple episodes, I should say. I don't really put them into weeks. Don't really got a date on that yet. I'm sure one of the advertisements between fights will pop up and will show as we go into round 3 of David versus Moxley, the first match of Super Showdown. All I gotta say for Blood and Glory, both champions will be defending on the same night. Jesse will get a nice UFC title to replace his WFA. It's still going to be called the WFA Championship. It just changes because, you know, it's UFC style. That's just how the game works. I'd keep it the WFA title if I could. So we got our final round now. Placement, remember, Moxley at number 6, David at number 8. David wins here tonight, he goes to number 7. Moxley loses tonight, he goes down to number 8, as David will take number 7 spot. So Moxley will actually go down 2. We see some blood on David now. Moxley's face is busted open. He gets pushed right to the sorry. Sorry about that. As Moxley tries for a spin kick, did not work. Missed. We're getting a couple misses here in the final round. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left. Ooh. It's a nice stun on Moxley there. They both throw a couple punches at each other. David tries for a kick but misses. Ooh, David getting a couple swings in there though. Backing up Moxley. Moxley trying to get out of there. David pursuing, getting a nice couple kicks in. Down to the last 40 seconds. Ooh, Moxley getting a couple swings in now. Ooh, gets a nice kick on David to the side of the head there. As he continues pushing on in the last 5 seconds. And this match is over. As we come to a draw. I think that's the first draw that we've ever seen. Wow. As we have the stats coming up here in just moments. I've never seen a draw. I didn't know that could actually be possible, to be honest. I'll have to add that. So here are the stats for that match. Alright, after that first round shocker of a draw, we're out to our second match, Landon versus Duke. And after a couple minutes of thinking, for the ranking system between Moxley and David, since it was a draw, they will not move whatsoever. They will stay completely in their spots, securing them to number 8 or 6, unless Noah or Gunner wins. Yeah, Gunner has them against me. Then they lose their spots, but I've never dealt with a draw. I'm not really that surprised that there is in this game. That was like the first time I've had to deal with that. So yeah, draws lead to just nothing. And nothing just gives them that. And of course, it shows that they both drew a draw. Of course, the first ones to get a draw on each other. Technically, they're both winners, but I'm not putting that as a win. Not in my fighting world. We have Duke versus Landon now happening. Landon number 2, Duke number 3 in the rankings. Winner gets a title shot at the new Allen champion in the main event. Either be Cooper or Jack. Loser will be dropped down to the number 14 spot, since it wasn't for a title, but they were challenging to fight a title, first chance at a title, so we'll drop them down to number 14 on the ranking. Let's see. Duke is 1-1, has not met Landon yet all. His first encounter. Landon is 2-4. And still, the only people that actually capture titles are, of course, me capturing the first title and then losing to Jesse, which is the current WFA World Champion. And of course, we will crown a new champion, which is a guaranteed new champion, either Cooper or Jake. Of course, both undefeated. Or Jack, sorry, not Jake. Both are undefeated. So one of them will lose as we go into round 2. There's my computer charger. Duke has Landon dazed now. Duke going right at it. Landon getting a couple strikes in there. Well, it's blocked right there. Of course, people missing tonight with Super Showdown. Jesse, Ash, Bob, and Sean. We will not see them tonight. We will see them in the next event. Actually, we will see them in the next event. Blood and Glory. It's an all-out fight. So I'm going to try getting them all into a fight. If they're not challenging for a title, I'm going to put them in against their ranking contender. Just fight for ranking. Gives them something, dude. Blood and Glory. I'm actually excited for that one. Been debating if I should get a third title out, but I think I should just stick to 2 right now. We'll get some nice shots in right there. Ooh, get a nice gut shot in there. Down to the last 25 seconds of this round. Landing in a couple more shots in, down to the last 10 seconds now. We go to round 3 now. Nice kick there delivered by Duke, and then punch that looks like it was blocked though. Next match up is Max versus Jerry. Our 3rd match of the night. Let's go to round 3. Final round. Who will win the number 2 spot or the number 3? Winner takes on the main event. The winner tonight at Blood and Glory. So far, we will see Ash at Blood and Glory to face off against Jesse. Ash has already had a shot at the title once, and that was against me in the first ever to crown the champion. I ended up coming out victorious on that one. Ended up beating this man, Landon, over here, first round of that tournament. Going on to beat David, and then going to beat Ash to win the title. And then the first defense, I would lose against Jesse, and then the rematch, of course, would lose against Jesse once again. Now I'm fighting up to face either champion at this point. Ooh. Landing it off a couple shots there. We're down to the last 2 minutes of this match. Ooh. There, a shot there on Landon, dazing him. This one ends in a draw as well. We're running it back on WFA. be pissed if it does. I don't need damn draws in this goddamn series. I need wins and losses. Landon was actually on like a longest losing streak ever. I think he's only lost once since he got his 2 wins. Like a streak of 3. So it looks like Landon's got a cut on his nose now. The last 15 seconds now. These guys start firing off. Hitting the shots. Duke gets a couple shots in before the round ends. And that is the match. Let's see who the winner is and who will face the UFC champion when we crown one at Blood and Glory. See a couple shots in. Ooh, they both get a couple of nice shots in. You see it where he breaks, busts open Landon's nose there. As Duke will actually win this, and Landon will continue adding on to his losses. As we pull up the stats here right now. As we're back with the third match of the night, Max versus Jerry. As Jerry being number 11 and Max being the number 9 spot of this battle. Ooh, they're firing off shots. Landon had dropped down to number 14 after that battle with Duke. Duke is now in the number 2 spot. So everyone has moved up into this. Now let's look at their... As Max is 0-2, he's on a losing streak right now. Has not faced Jerry at all, and Jerry is on a 1-3 in matches. So these guys are really just fighting to get their win record up, and Max is fighting to get his first win. Really. Jerry's just fighting to get a win under his belt. This is really not going well for him. This is the low card. There's a reason why they're on the lower bottom. Neither one of them have had a title shot at all. They just keep dropping down in the rankings. And this is honestly why. Because they do not have that good of records. Get out of here. There you go. We go into our third match of the night. Next match will be Noah versus Liam. Our fourth match of Super Showdown. We've seen our first draw ever in this series in the first match between David and Moxley. Which they ended up moving up just because they landed lost, and they'll move up again once Duke and Jack in the main event happens. But they ended up not moving a single spot, which would have helped them move up even more if they would have won. Or one of them would have won instead of having a draw. Focusing on Max and Jerry. So we're down to the last 50 seconds of round 1. And these guys might see each other at Blood and Glory. Holy hell! Max is just beating down Jerry. Holy moly! He's not letting off. These are the 2 biggest guys in our roster. They're going at it. Max is not letting up as we go to round 2. Jerry gets that one late kick in. Max unloaded there. That was freaking awesome. Max trying to get his first win. So we have that's just nasty. Jerry's looking for his second win. Will Max give him his fourth loss is the question. I hope so. I'm actually rooting for Max after that one. It's real crazy to see our two biggest guys in this roster be on the lowest of this ranking, really, and have like most losses and least wins. That's how they face off. Possible chance that they will see each other blood and glory, but if Max keeps this up, then why not? Nice shot there. And Max. Ooh, and a nice shot there. And Max is gonna keep the pain up, and he's gonna keep swinging. Jerry's done. I don't think he's going to last much longer. We still got 3 minutes. If Max keeps this up, Jerry is done. I don't think Jerry can handle any more of that. That is crazy. Max is going insane. Jerry's trying to get up. Jerry gets on top of him now. He's going to try to get him some punches in. As Max gets up, they both get up now. Jerry's got blood pouring down his forehead now. And I'm sure it's going to get worse. More. Oh, there's a knockout right there. Jerry will lose another match right there as Max gets his first win. And he will go up to 1-2 now. That's nasty. Nasty Superman punch. Right to the jaw. Nasty. Beautiful. As Jerry will suffer his fourth loss. He is 1-4 now. So that was a good match. As here's the stats for that match. Is our next fight of the night, Noah versus Liam. As Noah being the number 9 spot, Liam being the number 10. After Max Jerry fight, Max moved up to number 8, Jerry moved down to number 12. Noah needs to win this to take back his number 8 spot. Liam needs to win this to take up number 9 spot. As Noah is 0-2 and has not faced off against Liam yet. Liam is 0-1, so they're both fighting to get their first win. As it looks like Noah has 2 matches, or 1 match more than Liam. So we'll see who gets their first win tonight and who takes their first loss. Either second or third loss, I should say. Ooh. I'd like to remind you that this is really the quickest way to move up rankings or pay-per-views, as the WFA shows you have to knock out your opponent to even get a rank up. So these pay-per-views really help these fighters move up in rankings. Unless it is tournaments for like the titles, these fighters will not move up unless they knock their opponent out in just a regular plain old match to move up for the titles, which will happen here in the WFA. There has been a change of plans for the WFA matchup between Jesse and Ash here, as it will happen on WFA, and we will find another match for the WFA Championship on WFA as a tournament bracket will begin. And from number 3 to number 10. Let's make sure I do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so from the number 3 spot to number 10 in ranking will be automatically entered into the WFA World Championship title opportunity on the WFA. We will see multiple of those matches happen. Decide who goes to Blood and Glory to face either Ash or Jesse, which we will see on either episode. It's probably going to be either the next episode or the episode after that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You'll see in the description. So these fighters really want to stay in the top 10 to 3 at most to get a title shot or get a tournament into the tournament to get a title shot. Yeah, I would love another title shot, especially against Jesse. So I gotta move up like 4 rankings tonight, which is not possible, unfortunately. As Duke and Cooper move up, so that's only 1. So, and then if I gotta win, I'd move up to number 11. I'd be 1 short at most. So no matter what, Liam and Noah will basically swap spots depending if they win or lose. So currently they're both eligible for the title. Right behind them is Sean and Jerry. And number 15 Bob and Landon. Of course the number 15 spot will be getting rid of as soon as we crown a champion, as there will be no need for that. But if we add more to the roster, then there will be need. So I'm just debating if I want to keep that or not. Nice shot given by Liam there. It's another connects with another shot. Liam tries to get a nice kick, and nobody blocked. Oh, Liam is down with that kick there. We're down to the last 30 seconds now of this round. We're down to the last 10 seconds now. Oh! Trips Noah there in the last final seconds as we go to the final round, round 3 of our fourth match of the night. Next match up is Gunner versus Hunter in the 5th match before the main event. Of course, Gunner is number 6 in this division. I'm number 13 in the division. Gunner really has an opportunity at that title no matter what, or tournament. Not really a chance for the title, so. As we decide who will face off against the UFC champion in Blood and Glory. Of course, would be Duke. As Noah's lighting up Liam with punches. A couple of them getting blocked, a couple of them landing there. So he gets a nice kick to the side there. Gets a nice Superman. Looks like it connects. Another kick, knocking Noah down there. Ooh. It's a nice shot there. Ooh. Noah knocks down Liam now. He's just going to keep pounding down on Liam now. He's trying to end it. Ooh. He tries for a Superman. That one looks like it was blocked though. Liam will land a couple more shots. Superman knocks down Liam there. He's going to get right back on top, trying to pound him in. Oh, Liam will get on top now. As Noah tries to get out of there, Liam will continue pounding down on Noah. We're down to the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds of this final round. Looks like Liam's got a busted open nose now. Ooh, Noah again. Nice kick in there. And Liam will return the favor with a couple more shots. Very surprised we haven't seen that blood on the mat at all. Noah will knock him down in the final moments of that round. I'm not sure if... honestly, I would count that as like a win, as he was knocked down on the final seconds. Get some nasty punches thrown there, and there's that kick. As Noah will win this. Probably didn't help they get knocked down at the last moment, as Liam is no longer eligible for this tournament. Here are the stats for that match. So we're down to one of our final matches here tonight. It will be me versus Gunner here, as Gunner being the number 6 in our division, me being number 13 in our division. And Gunner is 2-2 in fights. He's not faced me before. Our first face-off, and I am 4-3 and a former WFA world champion. One-time world champion, just to be more specific. So I'm not trying to lose tonight. I'm trying to pull away from the losses because they're almost the same damn number. This helps tonight facing a higher ranking. Well, it moves me up one, but is to move up two. Unless you're in top 5, you're only moving up 1. But if you knock somebody out in top 5, you move up 2. Not really knock out. If you win against somebody in the top 5 and you're not in the top 5, you win. Go up 2. Just help you out even more. But Gunner is number 6, so that will not play for me, unfortunately. Win will help. It'll put me number 12. And Jay will continue going down, as he will take my place at number 13 in the ranking. Which, after the performance tonight, I think might be pretty deserved. You guys' ass kicked. Gunner get pretty good there. So we're down to the last minute of round 1. Gets a nice knee on me there. Down to the last 20 seconds now. Ooh, gets a nice kick in there. Let's go to round 2. To remind you, this is one of the final fights before our main event. Or not even one of. This is the final fight before our main event tonight to crown our first UFC world champion, as we have our WFA world champion Jesse. He's been a pretty dominant champion as he has defended that belt twice now. As he was in this tournament for the UFC title, of course, losing, putting his first or second loss on him. And first loss as champion. Of course, when you're facing off in a tournament style matchup, of course your title is not on the line. I know I've said before, no matter you're fighting for the championship when you're fighting and all that, but when it comes down to that, the title will not be on the line, because you have to work your way up and earn that spot. Get a couple hits in there now. Ooh, it's a nice kick in. Continue to push through. Getting Gunner to the fence there now. So he goes back in the middle spot. Just throwing punches now. Ooh, it's a nice kick there. Allowing the last 2 minutes of this fight. So they're just lighting each other up now. Going at it. For Gunner, this means a lot because you can get top 5 if he wins tonight. And puts Moxley back at number 6. No matter what, at the end of the night, he would be number 4, which would really help him out to getting a title shot. As the loser of the night in the main event, of course, goes down to number 15. Ooh, as he knocks me down, now Gunner is on top. Throwing punches. Throwing some back now, though. Trying to get out of it. Down to the last 5 seconds of this round. As they are forced to get off of each other to go to the final round. Nasty kick that knocks me down. We go into the final round of this matchup. Who will win? It would try for a nice kick, but misses. Just keep throwing punches now. Ooh. Gunner getting a couple shots. Nice shot in there. Gets another shot. Ooh. Nasty shot delivered there. Ooh, nice kick delivered. Stumbling all the way back to the fence there. Gunner's gonna push up and knock me down. He's gonna continue. He's got me on the ground now. Still down to 3 minutes here. Busting my mouth open there. Trying to use the fence to get off. As he does. And now on top, I'm going to try beating him down now. He's going to trying to get out of there. Punching and trying to punch his way out. And a couple shots now. As I get up and let Gunner get up. Ooh! Tries for a kick but gets punched and dropped. Not looking good for me. I need to really tense it up and get him down. It would really help me right now. Stun him now, getting him back to that fence. Ooh. Solid hit there on the jaw. Nice kick to the side of the head now lighting him up. Gunner is busted open. He's bleeding all over himself now. This Gunner's trying to throw some punches, but he's missing. Gets stunned again. We'll continue pushing him back to that fence, and now we're going to go right back to the middle. He's going to get a nice kick down. We're down to the last 10 seconds now. Needed and knocks me down. Oh, caught that one. Got a nice punch. He was trying for a knee, but the bell rang, or horn rang, sound, whatever. Clock ran out before that knee would connect. A nasty kick that knocked me down. That knee that knocked me down too. Busted my lip. As Gunner will win and you will take the top 5 spot. And I will go right back down to number 14. So here are the stats for this match. As welcome back to our show. We are down to the main event now to decide who will be our first UFC World Heavyweight Champion between Jack and Cooper now. Hoping Cooper wins. It's their number 2 and 3. Fighting to see who will be the UFC champion. Our main event here. Who will be the second champion? Who will lose their streak? And who will continue theirs for hopefully a long while? Like I said, I'm hoping it's Cooper here tonight. Hoping Cooper beats Jack's ass. Ooh! Cooper gets a couple of good shots and then Jack now. Jack's gonna try backing up. Cooper's gonna press on there. Ooh, nice Superman punch on Cooper there. So back up Cooper now. Both 4-0 when it comes to wins and losses. Never faced each other once. One of them will lose their streak tonight. One will go 4-1, and one will go 5-0. And add a championship to their record. There's down to the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this round. Main event of Super Showdown. First ever UFC champion will be crowned tonight. Gets a nice kick to the gut there. Again, I'm rooting for Cooper. Jack's got Cooper into there. We're down to the last 5 seconds of this round. So they start lighting each other up. Ooh, he gets a nice hit in there, but after the horn sounds there, so it's kind of a cheap shot there. Going to round 2 now. That nice kick gives him a nice cut on the forehead there. It's round 2 will start now. Bell rings and here we go, round 2. Ooh, he's already stunned him. Got him kicked, putting him right back in that corner there. Right off the bat. Already throwing heavy kicks and punches now. Cooper keeps throwing some punches there. Ooh, gets a couple more punches in there.
Work, guys, come on.
Ooh, nice kick there. Cooper gets a nice kick there. Jack will turn in favor with a nice punch to the face, though. Ooh. Cooper will get a nice punch there. Okay, might have dazed him at most. Quick daze. Ooh. Gets a shot down to his gut there. Nice punch there on Jake there. Down to the last 5 seconds of round 2. Jack will get one more punch. I don't know why I keep calling him Jake. Jack will get one more punch in on Cooper before the round ends. A nasty kick to the face of Jack there. Looks like it was right on the jaw. So we're going to round 3 now of our main event. We'll show respect. Jack tries for a kick, misses. Tries for a couple more. Looks like they get blocked by Cooper. Cooper will land that gut shot there. Get a couple more shots, and then he's gonna keep going with these shots. Woo. Dazes Jack. Jack keeps backing up to the fence there. So Cooper will not push on. We'll let him recover. Ooh, Jack getting a nice hit to the face there. And then Cooper will get a nice shot, busting Jack's nose open. Kick right to Cooper, backing him up to the fence.
Come on, this works.
So we're down to the last 2 minutes of round 3 now. Ooh. It's a nice shot from Cooper there. Ooh, knocking Jack down with that punch there. Jack trying to back up from the corner there. Cooper's just pressing on. Beating the hell out of Jack now. Jack gets out of there. It's not looking good for him though. The last 5 seconds of round 3. Ooh! Right before the horn sounds, he knocks Jack right to the ground with that nasty kick. Yeah. Jack is not looking too good. We're going to round 4 now. Still showing respect to each other. They're just exchanging blows. Jack or Cooper continues throwing blows. I don't think a lot of those landed there. Jack will throw more back. I don't think those landed either.
Good work, guys.
Ooh. Cooper will get a nice shot in the jaw there. Ooh, nice shot to the ribs, it looked like. So trade blows there, looks like. Again, just throwing punches at each other. Cooper's just gonna keep kneeing at Jack there, keep weakening him, knocks him down with that kick there. Jack just keeps getting more bloody with every hit thrown at him. Just keeps with that rib shots now. Jack will get a nice headshot with that one. We're down to the last 2 minutes of round 4 now. It's Cooper. Oh! And kick right down there, knocking Jack down. Jack's got to survive 44 seconds or get out of there. His best bet's getting out of there. Oh! As the referee will stop that, it looks like Cooper will get the victory and become our first UFC World Heavyweight Champion. See the kick that knocks Jack down there. So Cooper will continue to pound on Jack until the referee would stop him. So just watch that pounding Cooper gives him there. That's our new UFC champion, our first UFC champion, Cooper right there. So happy he won. It was the one I wanted to win. Here are your stats. Thank you for watching Super Showdown, and I'll see you on the next episode of WFA.
Hey, you. Hey, get out of here. Video's over. Time to go. Bye. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye. Bye-bye. Go.